Well, there was a time when employees were just happy to have a job, but you might say that attitude has fallen to the pandemic.
Yeah, now employers are being forced to be flexible and pay attention to how workers are feeling in the workplace. New this morning, John Shumway has some ideas of what bosses need to do to hang on to their workers. Are you saying, all right, bosses, if you're watching, pay attention, right, John?
Well, except for ours. This starts with the word boss. Step one, replace it with the word team leader and an attitude to go with it.
Team is the new buzzword in the workplace. Workers want to feel a part of something beyond themselves. And managers?
You are the chief architect when it comes to the culture within your team.
And ignoring the culture has a price.
For example, a Gallup study found that the top 5 drivers of burnout in the workplace have nothing to do with the individual and everything to do with the culture itself.
Workplace Wellness That Works author Laura Putnam.
Those managers need to be making the added effort right now to appreciate their team members, not just for what they do, but for who they are as human beings.
So rather than looking at what's wrong with the workers, Putnam says team leaders need to look at the workplace and what's causing the problem.
So it's things like work overload. It's things like perceptions of unfairness. It's things like toxicity tolerated. It's things like lack of communication between manager and employees.
For that, she says, team leaders need to make a point to make personal contacts.
Touching base with each of the team members every week, asking them simple questions like, what are you working on and how can I help?
Yeah, she did say every week, or as she told me, and as you heard her say, treating team members as human beings, not just about what they do.
Exactly.
I was going to say, and John, I can hear traditional managers saying here that all this interaction and touching base gets in the way of just getting the job done, the productivity.
Yeah, well, I asked Putnam about that, and she says actually it's the opposite. Company after company, survey after survey, it actually increases productivity. Content, happy employees perform better.
I get that. I mean,
That would make sense.
You want to do better whenever
right.
you're feeling good about the place you're working at.
Yeah, 100%.
All right.
Totally agree.
Good
story.
topic. Thanks,
Yeah.
John.